Wait, but look at us on Facebook, dog. This is so serious. I'm crazy.
All right, but why did you bump me, though? What are you talking about? That's how you bumped me.
Is it so bad?
We still followed up with them in a circle and asked them to kind of talk through that and why did you do what you did, and to let the victim who had been harmed be able to say, this is how you hurt me. Like, I thought we were cool. We go to this school together and then you say something horrible about my race or about my religion, and it really makes me question like the kind of person you are. And then instead of just punishing that person for saying a hateful thing, that person actually gets to apologize and own and say, you know what, I don't know why I said that, but of course I didn't mean to tear you down. And I think the underlying part of restorative justice is it allows young people to be their best selves.
The thing is, I felt as if I ever told the protective service worker that I needed help, that I relapsed, that I needed support, that they were going to take my kids permanently. I didn't have nobody to tell, which the courts was designed to help the family, right? So when do I get to tell them what's going on so I can get help?
The legal system is not there to make people get along with each other. And yet getting along with one another is really what needs to happen as part of the healing and the reparation out of a conflict.
Certain types of conflict, I believe that the adversarial system not only does not adequately meet the needs of those who are in need of assistance or resolution, but in fact can be very harmful.
Peacemaking comes from ancient tribal traditions that recognize the importance of connectedness, relationship, and community.
What it is bringing people who have caused a harm to another person, bringing them together with the person that they've harmed, including the other people impacted by that behavior, in a safe space to talk about what happened, what was going on at the time, how they feel about it, how has it impacted their life, and what do they want to do to make it right.
My personal experience with peacemaking was very enjoyable. I laughed, I cried, and understood my family members in a way that I haven't. I didn't expect to open up the way I did.
What is exciting for me at the DRC is that the peacemaking is not confined to the court. We actually can take this out into the larger community, and I think that was part of the thinking of the court when we partnered.
And I first thought, this big 16-year-old kid who isn't doing anything his mother wants him, is being disrespectful to her, is not going to go for this sitting in a circle business and passing a little talking stick around and doing all of this. And at the end of it, he said, could we come back next week and do this with my brothers?
I don't know how, I don't know why this isn't being taught in schools, but this literally is like the most essential thing that I could have ever been taught in school.
I believe that the schoolwork is absolutely essential. It's just absolutely essential. And if it can become the way we do business in the schools, then we can begin to have an impact on our culture.
It's an honor for me to be able to find cases and that I think could be helped by this process.
As a state court judge who has embraced peacemaking in our state courts, I am one of those who believe.
So I think just people being able to sit down, acknowledge when they are wrong, and take ownership over their actions is just the essential key to life, basically.
If you have a situation that you'd like to use peacemaking for or another conflict resolution service, please call the DRC at 734-794-2125 or go to our website and contact us through email. Once we are in touch with you, we'll talk about the situation that you're having, and you can determine which service best fits your need.
try to take us from each other, and it won't work. We intertwined and divine, and our calling is true. We can't have shades without color, and I love your hue. Hey, 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 let me run, let me hide, let me seek, let me find my way home from here. And I know if I try, I can heal with third eye. Freedom don't come from fear.